back, I think. Hopefully. Nope. Are we back now? No? Are we back now? Yes, we're back. That really sucked. It really hurt my ears. Anyway, week 13 of the NFL has come and gone, and now I think it's safe. It's about time that we can start discussing how the NFL playoff picture started to look, which teams are out of it, which teams are hopeful, which teams have no business in there whatsoever. And, of course, we're going to break down the games of this week and, make our predictions for next week. So, welcome to the newest episode of SDW.
Super Dario World!
You really can hear you, right? Yeah. So, quick question to everybody out there. Is Eric's miming getting better? Do we need to stop? Is this a thing that just kind of needs to go away?
It's gonna keep going.
It needs to go away.
Gonna keep going.
Stop. You're lucky I don't look at you.
Until I start losing in our league, which is not gonna be anytime soon. Let me tell you.
I'm not doing well. You have a nice little lead. I'm gonna have to start taking a few more risks, and this is not the point of the season where we take risks. So, let's break down the games because I know you got to get out of here quick, and then when we break down this week's games, then we'll talk a little bit about the playoff picture. So, first game, Thursday night game. Patriots against the Bills. No business the Patriots being on the same field. Honestly, I want Zappy in there. Zappy was a lot more fun, at least. I think the offense worked a little bit better, but definitely, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it wrong. The big takeaway about this game is that I think
Von.
Yeah, the big takeaway for this team is that Von Miller, he's not coming back. He's out for the rest of the season, so sucks for him, sucks for the Bills. That's a massive downgrade. We'll see how they managed to continue in that very tough division. We'll see how it goes. What were you going to say?
I was just sad about Von Miller.
Well, whatever. Next, you got the Aaron Rodgers still owning the Chicago Bears, even though they got lucky. It was kind of just a pick six at the end. But still, they managed to win, and winning's winning. That's all that matters here in the end. So, Aaron Rodgers, 2 victories in a row now? What is it?
I bet you he retires now.
Yeah?
I bet he's happy.
Bears? You think now... now the injury's going to hurt a little bit more.
Yeah,
so like,
he was toughing it out for this game alone.
Well, because it's a guaranteed win, because his players aren't, going to let him down.
It's not just that. It's like it would have hurt his soul too much. I feel like he can finally find peace
now
and move on.
Okay,
he's going to be in Sri Lanka or something.
Oh, Sri Lanka. That's where he went for his bye week.
Yeah, that's where I think he went.
That's where you think he went.
Or where?
Do you know which continent Sri Lanka is?
Or what if he went to Ukraine? Help fight against the Russians.
Maybe
he's in China,
protesting,
trying to help out those people stuck in their buildings.
In Iran, just saving chicks out there. He's a feminist, right? He seems like the type.
Sure.
Anyway, point is, much needed bye week for the Green Bay Packers. Let's see if that helps them recover a little bit. Either way, I think their division's pretty much done. I don't think they can make it into the playoffs this season. So
it's very difficult.
Very, very difficult.
The Vikings pretty much have the division.
Yeah.
And the Lions.
They're catching up. They're nipping at their heels. So, dogs. Wait. We'll talk to the Lions when we get at the Lions. Next, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Falcons.
Who gives a fuck?
Exactly. Next, the Vikings and the Jets. A very interesting game, honestly. White Lightning did not look as good as we expected, but the Vikings are legit, man. All around, they're pretty good.
Jets were bringing it back, though.
They were.
It was literally came down to last drive.
Here's the thing. The Jets were doing something that I really like, and that you take a field goal when you get a field goal. And so at the end of the game, they were in it. They hadn't scored a touchdown all game, and at the end, they managed to catch up. They made it interesting at the end, but every single opportunity they had for a field goal, they took it. Those were 15 points. If they had gone for it on 4th down, they would have ended with 0. So I really like that head coach. He still needs to kind of like a starting QB, but that team's looking good all around. The future is looking pretty good for the Jets, and I don't think anybody's ever said that ever.
No, and that's still probably a lie, but at least at the moment.
I'm being overly optimistic. Is it beginner's luck or something?
Yeah, and also, the Vikings are known to choke away a few wins, too. They're kind of like Cardinals, Chargers in that regard.
Well, without Zimmer there, they changed their attitude. They changed their mentality, and it's working. And that boy Jefferson, he good.
He too damn good.
He really good.
Some might say, dog.
Next, we got the
Talk about dogs.
Real dogs.
Fucking Clowntown, man.
That's all I have to say about this game. Dude, the Detroit Lions are legit. They managed to play the Bills close. They played the Eagles close, too, if you remember early in the season. They keep fighting, man. This team has gotten better since they got rid of Higgins. Heineke. No, what's his name? Hutchinson. There you go. They got rid of him, one of their best players, and they're just rolling along, man.
Hutchinson was the problem, man.
Of course, MCDC, things are starting to work there. They had the little streak.
Can you believe he was in the hot seat?
I don't. Like, I like every single thing that's happening in Detroit except for the fact that it's in Detroit,
Yeah, that's
and I don't like that they have the gray. They should go with silver. Like, gray and blue, bleh.
Well, their helmet is silver.
I know, but everything else, it looks really weird.
It looks like Detroit. It looks kind of poor.
It looks like it fits.
Yeah, it looks kind of poor.
That's the thing. It looks
washed out, yeah.
It looks really poor.
It looks like it's going to disappoint you.
Gus Becerra, thank you for joining us. Eric, you did the numbers. How did you do this week?
I think you're pretty good. I think you're a few points behind Dario.
All right, Gus Becerra, you are sitting at 109. I am sitting at 114, and I'm in second place. Eric's in first place with 117, so...
Spartan 117, baby.
Go fuck yourself. Anyway, point is, Clowntown still continues to be unpredictable as hell, but the Lions, they're legit. They're a legit team.
Squad.
I think they will make the playoffs this year. Like, I think...
Is that the dark horse?
I think that's a dark horse, and good for them.
It's not even that dark at this point.
No, it's like, they shining, man. It's bright.
They're in the hunt.
Howling at the moon. Next, we got the Philadelphia Eagles just embarrassing the Tennessee Titans. I don't know what the fuck is happening there.
The Philadelphia Eagles single-handedly got the Titans general manager fired.
Good. He deserved it for getting rid of A.J. Brown.
What the fuck, man?
I thought the Titans were starting to look good, and it turns out, not
Imagine
so much.
if they had A.J. Brown.
Dude.
God damn.
Yeah. So, good. Honestly, good thing that they got rid of the GM. The GM was really stupid. And the Eagles, they're just flowing along, man. I think they might have lost a key defensive player. I don't know how big the injury was.
Plus, but, the Eagles are fake as fuck, right?
I don't think they're legit. But no, I mean this was a legit victory. The Titans are at least a B squad, like B tier. So good for them, honestly. I mean, they just keep rolling along. They're
dominating.
They're sitting at the top of the NFC. I don't think anybody's gonna bring them down at this point. Maybe the Vikings. We'll see. Next, we got the most anticipated game of the week for us.
This game fucking sucked.
It was horrible. It was disgustingly bad. The Cleveland Browns against the Texans, and it was just as bad as you would expect. Deshaun Watson.
The commentary was more entertaining.
Oh, obviously, it was great. It was phenomenal. That boy, he kind of not looked good. He kind of looked bad.
He kind of looked like he hadn't played in 2 years.
Yeah.
Which is what I said.
Yep. So I don't think the Browns have it for the rest of the season. Like, it's gonna take him at least the last games of the season to kind of maybe get the hang of it again.
And they're kind of in the hunt, maybe. But
I don't think their defense looked phenomenal. But their defense looked phenomenal against the Texans.
Come on,
yeah, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. It's like it's like having abs if you're skinny.
Yeah, like the Texans right now are one of those teams that if there was a really good college football team right now, they would be like, could this college football team beat the Texans? There would be a legitimate argument.
Could Georgia bring them down?
Yeah, Alabama or one of those, like maybe.
And Gus Becerra, I had so much crow with Deshaun on my fantasy. Dude, we told you not to start Deshaun. Didn't we? I said maybe?
No, I said I didn't trust him. I thought he was going to be right.
Hey, listen, I said it was a risk. Whoopsie. Next.
Why are you listening to us about...
Yeah, we don't know shit about fuck, man.
We don't know
shit about fuck. That's the whole point about this show. We're just proving it. Next, we got the Commanders and the New York Giants
in
tie-in.
My favorite game of the week.
God. Thank God we got another tie. For those of you who don't know, we're doing a little league of our own. Basically, we pick a winner for every single game. And earlier on in the season, we had a tie between the Colts and the Texans. Yeah. And so our numbers every single week was 0.5, and it was annoying the fuck out of me, annoying the fuck out of Eric. Now, with another tie, finally, it's fixed. It's a round number. It's a perfect round number. So, there you go.
Look at that.
What are you doing?
The numbers have been looking like that the whole season. Terrible.
Disgusting. Just stop. Get it out of there.
But now, look at that. It's beautiful. And I'm winning.
Go fuck
It's
yourself.
double beautiful. I love it.
So the point is, this game tied. I was surprised because I thought that the Giants were kind of on the way down. I thought that the Commanders were on the way up. So maybe one's recovering and the other one's, losing their high. Who knows?
Divisional game
True,
too.
divisional games are
I mean,
never like a good parameter of where a team stands. But
also,
we'll see.
MetLife Stadium is kind of famous for hurting players.
Yeah, true.
So.
Right. So next, we got the Denver Broncos maybe killing the Baltimore Ravens, but still losing. Dude,
They couldn't beat a Lamarless Ravens team. Come on.
I mean, what can you even say?
I can say they're bad.
I can say that they're
they're really
disgustingly
bad.
bad. Like, what the hell happened in Denver? And now, as you were saying, because you said this early on, that head coach is not getting fired now.
I don't think so. I think they just ride with him until
Yeah,
the end
they're
of the
like,
season. It's like,
the season's done. This is over. So we're just gonna keep riding you until. Dude, I would fire him. I would just, maybe just to send a message to the fans, something.
I think
this is
maybe
just
you want to wait
disgusting.
until other head coaches are available at the end of the season to see if they're a better fit, or if they can find enough money to pay Sean Payton, or convince Peyton Manning to be a head coach. I don't know.
I don't know, but holy shit, does Russell Wilson look bad? Really bad.
Team fucking stinks, and the biggest takeaway from this is Lamar Jackson got injured.
Yeah, the only thing that happened that matters in that game is that Lamar Jackson's out, and who knows for how long, because it's a knee injury.
I heard it wasn't as terrible. I don't think he's out for the entire season. But, I mean he
At
runs
this
a
point-
lot.
No, at this point, I mean, they're in the hunt. They're in the hunt for the playoffs, so losing a game now is terrible.
Yeah.
So I think that they're out of it. I think the Ravens are out of it. Next, we got the
Speaking of,
Miami Dolphins losing to the San Francisco 49ers, but killing Jimmy Garoppolo in the process. So also Tua kind of got injured in the process, but it looks like he's going to be back.
yeah, he was just in limited practice this week.
All right, so Tua
Jimmy G
injured,
out
coming
for the
back.
season.
Jimmy G out. So now
However, backup didn't look bad.
he didn't look bad. I mean, he won.
And actually, Shanahan took the backup over Baker Mayfield.
Really?
Who is now a quarterback for the Los Angeles Rams.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Baker went with the Rams? Damn, I'm surprised.
Or Shanahan decided, fuck it, Purdy's pretty good.
I mean, the dude was moving the ball. Like, he beat the Miami Dolphins, who have a legit defense. So, I don't know. Maybe the team really likes him. Maybe Shanahan is like, I can do something with him. The point is,
Maybe it's like a Herbert situation, He showed up when we needed him to, and he played ball.
well, I mean, it was a nice victory. They were up by over 2 scores.
And it's against a strong team.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, the San Francisco 49ers are ridiculous. The defense is phenomenal, and they have superstars on offense. The only problem really was the quarterback. So if this dude is an upgrade to Jimmy Garoppolo, then
Or a side grade.
yeah, then they're fine. Like, because they're a run-first team. So we'll see. What's he saying?
Literally, the last pick in the draft is better than Baker.
Ooh, that stings.
I feel bad for Baker. It seems like he's a good dude.
Lamar
but,
can't
man.
risk serious injury going into a new contract next year. Yeah, but I mean, to be fair, it's his own fucking fault.
Kind of. The Lamar contract situation is complicated, but it's about damn time the Ravens pay him.
I mean, fair. Yeah.
I don't think they can afford not to have him.
I agree that he should get paid. But the thing is, you could also not play if you're in risk of injury.
Well, you're always at risk of injury.
I know, but you don't have a guaranteed contract afterwards. So this dude, like, if that injury would have been worse, his career's done. And then he gets nothing. So if I'm like, I don't have a contract for next year, I'm not playing. Screw you guys. So
So there was a lot of talk about Lamar Jackson literally being too much of a good guy to his own detriment when it comes to the business side of the NFL.
too much of a team player?
No, because it's like he doesn't want to let down the team. He doesn't want to let down the city. He likes Baltimore. He wants to play. He's just saying like, dude, but I'm worth this much money, and everybody tends to agree he's worth that much money.
Actually, you know what the problem is? And Gus just pointed it out. Lamar shouldn't get a penny less than Deshaun.
I totally agree.
The Browns fucked everybody. Everybody. They just fucked them sideways.
And
And Lamar not playing, and I'm sorry, and Deshaun not playing fantastic, double fucked them.
And I mean, look at the situation with. Okay, so Lamar has no bad PR. Like, think whatever you want about the Deshaun situation, innocent or not. He is horrible PR.
Yeah, controversial.
Yeah.
To say the least.
And they still opened up the purse for him. And
Yeah.
gave him everything.
Gave him more than anybody else.
Yeah. And it's like, if you're Lamar, how are you not pissed at that? Right? But
In
it just seems
division. In your own division.
in the division. And I just think he's too much of a good guy in terms of the business side of it. I think he wasn't gonna be willing to sit it out.
He should have.
It would have been smart.
Especially,
God.
you know what? Or at least the way he plays, he should have been like, all right, fine, I'll play, but I'm not running. Like, I'm not running. Because that's when you get injured.
Well, I'll tell that to Stafford, but
True. Well, I mean, Stafford, he was killed by the Lions.
Oh.
So, yeah, different things. The point is, I can't believe Baker didn't go with the Niners. Like, even just to have him as a backup. Like, the San Francisco, down to their third string quarterback. Who's next? Is Shanahan going to go in there and throw the ball himself?
why not? Honestly, I would give it to McCaffrey.
Make him the quarterback?
Yeah, why not?
See how it goes? I don't know. Maybe.
It'll be like those plays that the Titans have where under center is freaking Derrick Henry.
Hey, those are good.
It's like, all right, fuck it.
Next, we got the Rams getting beaten down by the Seahawks. I mean, it was an interesting match against a divisional game. A lot closer than I expected because I thought the Seahawks were just going to blow it out because, again, Stafford's not in there. And the quarterback, I don't even know his name. So, all right.
Well, now you know it. It's Baker Mayfield.
Yep. Next, the Raiders beating the Chargers in Las Vegas. And I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
I knew exactly what to say, and I'll say exactly what I said while I was watching the game.
Brandon Staley should get fired?
No, I said, Devontae, stop.
No, the problem.
Please stop.
The problem's not Devontae. The problem is that they don't block him. They don't double team him. Listen,
Stop doing what you're
I
doing.
don't understand how retarded the defensive coordinator can be. He doesn't double team Travis Kelce. He doesn't double team Devontae Adams. What the fuck are you doing? Like, if you're not double teaming those guys, who the hell are you gonna double team? Nobody. And you'd be like, all right, fine. They didn't double team Devontae Adams so they could stop Josh Jacobs. They couldn't stop Josh Jacobs either. They stopped nobody.
They did not.
They stopped nobody. These are the Raiders. They suck.
I was actually yelling at my computer saying, Devontae, please. Please.
Have some mercy.
Come on.
And again, fuck. I hate this man. I hate the stupid head coach because, again, he went for it on fourth down after I think they got a turnover from the Raiders, the second turnover, and they were already like in the Raiders 40 or 50. They couldn't get a first down. It was like fourth and something, like a few like 2-3 yards, and they went for it on fourth down and they missed it. It's like, dude, you don't understand when to go for it on fourth down. It's pretty simple. You go for it on fourth down when you don't have any other choice, or after you've moved the ball a few times. It's been a few drives, you've had a few first downs, so the defense is tired. You don't do it when it was about to be a 3 and out, okay? This is not hard. It's super easy. You were at that point, you could have at least taken 3 points from a turnover, and you didn't, and you're an idiot. That could completely change the math at the end of the game, and also you gave all the momentum to the Raiders. I don't fucking understand how this man still has a job. This is not difficult. This is not difficult. I'm an idiot. I don't know shit about fuck when we're talking about football, and I still at least know that. Like, if I'm criticizing you, that's because you massively fucked up. Big time. The biggest fuck up ever. Son of a bitch. You were gonna say something?
I'll admit I did like the fake punt. That was funny. I liked it.
All right, fine, whatever. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I liked it.
Honestly, in general,
When those types of plays work, it's like an onside kick when they surprise you with it. It's like, oh, wow.
yeah,
cool.
but there's a difference between making a trick play and going for it like an idiot on fourth down when you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, and I like trick plays too. I like them. Honestly, some of them are witty, unless you're the Colts and you're playing the Patriots. But
Oh, that was witty.
there's a
That was witty as fuck.
that was unique, definitely. But there's a time and a place for him. Anyway, point is, Chargers, their O-line is shit. Jerry Tillery, who they fired weeks ago. Destroyed them. It's like your ex-girlfriend came back and raped you. That's what happened.
I believe when the last, I don't know how many weeks, I think last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, Justin Herbert has been sacked 14 times?
It's crazy. And not to mention all the times that he's been rushed and pushed or touched.
And I think there's literally like a pressure percentage of like 44% or something insane. He's number one in the NFL in the most banged up QB right now.
The team keeps failing him and failing him and failing him. Let the kid go and send him to San Francisco. Honestly, I want him to go to San Francisco. I hate San Francisco, but I want good things for Herbie. Like, seriously. It's disgusting. It's disgusting that they're going to ruin another quarterback's career. Like, this team sucks. This franchise sucks.
I'd give him to the Patriots before.
To the Patriots?
Yeah.
Why?
It'd be funny. And it wouldn't make San Francisco happy.
All right. That's it.
Just switch a 10 quarterback 10 for a 10. That's it.
He is a 10. Anyway.
Mac and Cheese Jones belongs with the Chargers.
Also, Keenan Allen should have gotten a flag at the end. That was ridiculous. Man got tackled in the middle of the play, and it's like, oh, yeah, well, you know what? Fuck you guys.
To be fair, I was thinking that during the game, too.
Fuck you guys?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Devontae, please!
Stop it! Please. We're already dead. Next.
I love this game, though.
The best game of the weekend, probably. The Cincinnati Bengals beating...
Oh, yeah.
The Kansas City Chiefs. So, again, home game, 3 points. So, basically, these teams are pretty evenly matched. But the Bengals are looking good, man.
And
they're looking
Joey
good.
B is 3-0 versus a Mahomes-led Chiefs team, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, the Bengals are getting hot at the right moment. Their schedule's really difficult. But I think if they win out, I think that they're at the top of the AFC, right?
Yeah. Why are all these cat teams being dogs?
Dogs.
What is it? What is it about them?
I don't know.
What is it about them?
I don't know.
Instead of going meow, they go dog.
Honestly, I think Cincinnati right now is the scariest team in that sense because the Bills are kind of starting to lose it a little bit. The Chiefs, they couldn't beat the Bengals, and the Bengals are starting to get hot. Chase came back. He looked pretty good. So, I don't know. Listen, they managed to stop Travis Kelce. So
yeah, I very much noticed.
The most important thing, yeah. So we'll see. Hi, I want to offer promotion for your channel. I don't give a fuck. Is that like a bot?
Yeah, it seems like a bot.
All right, next. Oh yeah, by the way, why the hell is this game not primetime? You got Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow. You like your two biggest quarterback stars in the AFC, and it's not primetime. Instead, in primetime, we had the Colts versus the Cowboys, and the Cowboys have like the weird French flag or the Russian flag in their helmets. What the fuck was going on?
I think it's the French.
You think?
Those are the colors, right?
But why?
Very good point.
That's the question. Why?
They look more like the Giants.
And anyway, the point is the Cowboys just beat down on the freaking Colts.
Maybe Jim Irsay pissed off the commission, and they're like, "No, we're gonna put you on prime time to show the massacre."
The massacre? Because do you think about it? The Colts have been on primetime a lot lately since they switched to Saturday. Let me see. So they got one primetime. They had the Monday night game. Let me see if they had the other one.
Well, so they actually set up the primetime games in the schedule in advance. So
but they can.
It actually does show how much they thought the Broncos were going to be good and the Colts were going to be good.
But they can change the schedule. I mean, they changed the Chargers 49ers game.
Did they?
Yeah, I know that because I was considering going to the game because Ernie he wanted to go with me, and he works for Amazon, so he has to get up really early. So it's like, all right, you get off of work, we go there, we fly back early, and it's done. But then they switched the game, so we're like, oh, thank God we didn't buy tickets to go to that one because you would have been screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they flexed that one.
Well, it makes sense they wouldn't flex a Cowboys game though.
I don't know. But a Cowboys Colts over Chiefs Bengals, that's crazy. Like this is a AFC Championship preview basically. It could have been.
Cowboys is the biggest franchise on the planet.
You know how you make other franchises grow by putting them on primetime?
Listen, everything is pro wrestling. You put Hulk Hogan in the main event and you shut the fuck up. All right? That's what you do, even if people don't want to see him.
But what if, The Rock's right there? The Rock against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You put the main event where the main event goes, regardless of what the people want.
That's Hulk against, I don't know, freaking, who do you like? The Big Show? No, who really sucks? And who was...
Who really sucks? Hulk Hogan. But
I don't know.
Whoever brings the asses.
All right, whatever.
And the Cowboys bring the asses.
And in the final game of Week 13, we got Tom Brady bringing it in the final 5 minutes of the game against the Saints. It looked like the Saints had his number again. And then all of a sudden, he remembered how to play. The freaking offensive coordinator was terrible the whole time. And all of a sudden, they started moving the ball. And Tom Brady won freaking, out of nowhere.
Last minute comeback against an NFC South team and Tom Brady. Name a more iconic duo.
Nope. Can't. It's impossible. So, yeah.
He's not retiring this season.
I want him to win. I really want him to win because it's the best. It's the best freaking storyline out of all. There's a lot of great storylines this season. Tua almost fucking dying.
It's just that he's an underdog again.
Yeah.
And that should be the most dangerous statement that has ever been said. Tom Brady is an underdog again.
Yeah.
And everybody should be freaked the fuck out.
You should be.
Hey, remember the first year he was with Tampa, and honestly, they weren't figuring it out the first half of the season.
Yeah.
And then they figured it out. They got their shit together. Boom, Super Bowl.
So it could have been this is the moment. This is the moment that brought it all together.
It just lit a fire under his ass.
Listen, their division's super easy. They're sitting on top of it, and they got a record of 6-6.
Yeah, I think they have a pretty easy path to the playoffs, at least. And if Brady makes it to the playoffs, he probably makes it at least past the divisional round, I think.
Yeah. But the Patriots were never the most talented team. They were pretty talented. I remember.
Funny enough, that's not when they won, though.
Yeah, with Randy Moss?
Yeah.
Anyway, we won't go back to the past. Let's just move on to breaking down the playoff picture. So we got the playoff picture right here. Let me switch it for you. The current playoff picture. So for the AFC, the 1 seed is the Buffalo Bills with 9-3. The Chiefs with 9-3 because, if you guys remember, the Bills beat the Chiefs, so they got the tiebreaker. Then we got the Baltimore Ravens sitting at 8-4. I think that's the most vulnerable team here by far. We got the Tennessee Titans sitting at 7-5, which is pretty good. I think they got their division locked down.
Yeah, who else is there?
Number 5 seed, we got the Cincinnati Bengals at 8-4, Dolphins 8-4, Jets 7-5. Right there.
So out of this picture, I'm gonna say the Ravens and Bengals are gonna flip.
Yeah,
easy.
Ravens
are probably gonna be out if Lamar can't make it back soon.
Yeah. On the outside looking in, you got the Patriots at 6-6 and the Chargers at 6-6. The Chargers have no business being in the playoffs right now. Maybe if the O-line gets healed up, but I don't think so. They're gonna face the Dolphins, so I don't think they can take the Dolphins.
Let's look in the hunt. Or
All
what do they call it? On the bubble? What the fuck is that? It's on the hunt. It's on the hunt. Come on.
Eliminate. All right, so we got the Bears who are eliminated, and the Texans who are eliminated.
They're out. They're playing the Tank Bowl right now.
The people who are still kind of in it are, the teams are Patriots, Chargers, Raiders, Browns, Steelers. Out of all these, I don't see the Browns making it because they have a really tough division schedule.
Funny enough, the Raiders are winning.
The Raiders have a shot. They have a shot.
They're figuring it out. Yeah.
Yeah. They're getting hot at the right time. But
Steelers.
I think they're just too deep of a hole. That's the problem. And I think they still have to face Kansas City.
Do you think the Steelers can overtake the Ravens?
I doubt it.
Well, they're playing next week.
I don't think so. I mean, I think they can beat them, but it's 5-7. How many games are left? 5?
Well, it's week 14 and it's 18 weeks, right?
Yeah. So they got 5 more games. I don't know.
Not impossible, but they do not control their destiny.
Definitely not. That's the problem. Let me see. Steelers schedule. Damn it.
Steelers.
They go against the Panthers. They're dead. Okay. Panthers, Raiders, Ravens, Browns. So the problem for the Steelers is that they're facing all the other teams that are above them. So
twice the Ravens. Yeah.
Somebody's gonna kill each other. The Ravens might actually get knocked out because of the Steelers.
That's what I'm saying. So Steelers win. That's an automatic loss for Ravens. So 6 and 8, and then 7, 8. They'll be a game away, and they would have the tiebreaker.
Yeah. All right. So,
but we know the Panthers are gonna beat the Steelers.
The point is, out of these 7, the most vulnerable one is the Ravens.
Yeah.
I think by far. Number 2.
Jets.
Yeah.
Because I think the Titans straight up just.
Let me see. I think the Jets don't have an easy schedule either. Because they
still got to play a bunch of AFC West.
Okay, so they got the Bills, the Lions, they're dead. The Clowntown, the Seahawks, and the Dolphins. That's a motherfucker
if the
of a
Jets
schedule.
Make it, they fucking deserve it.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they deserve to be in there 100%. So if I have to guess,
it feels so good to be able to say like, man, they have the Lions. That's a toughie,
dude. That's a really tough one.
That's weird.
So
it's weird.
It's okay. The Jets are vulnerable because of the difficulty of their schedule. Let's see the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins.
Well, AFC East.
Yeah. So they got the Chargers, which might be a win. Dolphins,
Bills,
Bills, Packers, Patriots, Jets. So 3 divisional games left. Not easy, and their division is tough.
Toughest division, yeah.
And so honestly, the easiest game there is the Packers, Chargers,
and they're playing Patriots at Foxborough.
Yeah. So and the Bills in Buffalo. So honestly, the easiest game there's Packers. Number 2, I'd say it's the Chargers. And the Chargers could still beat them because the Chargers are the team that's really fucking annoying who wins when they're supposed to lose.
Yeah.
And lose when they're supposed to win. So, we'll see there. Let's see how the Chargers have the rest of their schedule.
We already played the Chiefs.
We know they're doing Miami.
The last one is Raiders.
So, Titans should be winnable. Colts, definitely winnable. Rams, winnable. Broncos, winnable. So, out of all the ones that we've seen, the Chargers have a pretty easy schedule after Miami.
Yeah, hardest one is Dolphins.
Yeah.
Well, Titans. Titans a tough game.
Well, no, I agree.
Because they're not going to stop Derrick Henry.
Listen, no, definitely not. No. The best thing that could happen to them is that Derrick Henry gets injured this week. Like, that's it.
Or he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
He dies.
But because they're not going to double team him.
Hey, David, what's up?
Hey, David. Thanks for joining us. Let me see. Oh, I missed a bunch of messages. Tommy turned back the clock. The Patriots, Bengals are fired up. Bills lost Von Miller. Eagles are slated to get the number 5 pick next year. Saints pick. That's not fair. Why is it not fair? Them's
the rules,
dude.
dog.
The Eagles GM has made a lot of really smart moves, so good for them. And that's it. So again,
it's an interesting picture. How's the Raiders looking? They already played the Chiefs twice, I think.
No, I think they only played them once.
Or is it their last game? I think.
Let me see. So Raiders go up against Patriots, which is not Rams, Patriots, Steelers, 49ers, Chiefs. Yeah, they have an easier schedule. The Chargers have an easier schedule than the
49ers are a question mark, officially, I'd say.
And it's the Chiefs at the end of the season, so maybe they're benching all their players. Rams, they got Baker. So
I don't think so. I think the Chiefs are gonna have to fight for that number 1 seed.
True.
If they really want.
Oh yeah, because there's only one team that gets a bye, right?
Yeah, because there's 7 teams.
Yeah.
And plus, they want the whole, the AFC goes through Arrowhead, yada, yada, blah.
Well, I mean, Arrowhead is a massive advantage. And clearly, they can't win in Cincinnati. Or in Buffalo.
They want that.
They can't win in Cincinnati, and they can't win in Buffalo. So they need that home field advantage.
Yeah, they want the choppers, or whatever they are.
I don't know. Anyway, point is, Raiders not an easy schedule. I think the Raiders is slightly more difficult than for the Chargers.
So they're going to say who's out and who's in.
All right, I think I'm
going to make a wild call.
All right, wild.
I'm going to say somehow the Steelers make it in.
Really? So
yeah, that's my wildest.
Okay.
Wild and out.
So whose place did they take?
I think the Ravens are going to go down and the Bengals go up. Okay. And how's the Ravens' schedule? Well, we know they have the Steelers twice. So.
Let me see. I wouldn't be surprised if they're up against the freaking...
You just can't write schedule today.
No. Browns, Falcons, Steelers, Bengals.
So theoretically, 3 kind of rough opponents. Well, Bengals is tough.
Yeah.
And the Steelers can beat them.
But Bengals at the end of the season. Again, if the Bengals are like...
Bengals can still fight for the number 1 seed.
But right? no, if the Bengals see we can't catch up, then fuck it. Like, it all depends. But
I don't know. I think they're too hot.
Yeah.
They feel like that type of team that are just going to keep
rolling. Need to keep going.
Yeah. I don't know. Fuck it, yeah. The Steelers making it. Fuck it.
Okay, and who gets out? The Ravens?
Jets.
I mean, because Jets?
Yeah, the Jets are out.
All right, so you're saying that it's going to be the Steelers, the Ravens, Dolphins?
No. I'm just saying, like, if I have to bet which one gets out and which one gets in, and it's got to be wild, Jets are out.
Okay. All right, so the Ravens, can they get to 10 wins? It depends on how long Lamar's out. Like, if Lamar is out against the Browns, he's kind of fucking... If he's in against the Browns and the Falcons, he can win it.
And I mean, the Browns is in 2 weeks. Maybe by then, Deshaun kind of has his mojo back.
Yeah, let me see Lamar Jackson injury.
It is all about his injury.
Sideline start Steelers week. Okay, so that's... Alright, so he's not going to start.
Week to week with knee injury. Sprained MCL, it said? Or ACL?
It's a divisional game against the Browns. I don't know.
It's must win.
So listen, they need to win at least 2 games to get into the playoffs. I think they can beat the Falcons, for sure. Maybe the Browns. I think that's the other easiest one.
Or at least one of the Steelers games. I don't know.
Again, I don't know. We'll see. But I think that the weakest one is the Ravens.
For the moment. And who do you think makes it in?
I think...
But it's got to be wild.
Well,
Go wild.
I wasn't going to go wild.
The Broncos are in.
Not that wild. No, I was going to say, I think the Jets are going to stay in.
Okay.
Yeah, because like...
Stay is acceptable. All right. And let's look at the other side now.
On the other side, we've got the Eagles sitting at number 1 with 11-1, Vikings 10-2, 49ers 8-4, Buccaneers 6-6, Cowboys 9-3, Giants 7-4-1, Seahawks 7-5. We got on the outside looking in the Washington Commanders 7-5-1, Lions 5-7, Packers 5-8, Falcons 5-8. So, out of all of those teams, I think that the weakest one is the Giants. So I think that the Giants are probably going to be out, and I say the Lions are going to be in. Let me just check the Lions schedule real quick. They go up. Oh, they have the tiebreaker against the Giants already. They go up against. They go up against the Vikings, which is a rough one.
Jets,
Panthers, Bears, Packers. So other than the Vikings, they can get 4 wins, which would bring them up to 9. The question is, can the Commanders come up to 9?
They can probably.
Let me see. Commander schedule. Okay, the Commanders, they're going up against Giants, 49ers.
Back to back?
I guess. Well, that's really weird, right?
That is really weird.
Well, it was a tie, so now
they gotta settle the score.
They gotta settle the score.
We gotta bring it back.
All right, so 49ers, Cowboys,
they got a bye week.
Browns. You know what? Here's the thing.
That's their logo? That fucking stinks.
The Commanders have to win out in order to reach... No.
Well, other teams can lose.
Yeah, true. I don't know. Let's see. I don't think the Commanders can beat the 49ers or the Cowboys.
Plus, their tie might actually help them.
I think that's what I'm trying to calculate. Maybe the Lions don't make it. I think the Lions have to win out. Like, they have to win out.
Why? Wait.
Because
why are the Commanders out and the Eagles and the Seahawks in? Oh, because the Seahawks.
The tie.
Okay.
Yeah. It's because of the tie. So it's like the Washington Commanders are 7.55.
No, yeah.
And the
Seahawks already had their bye week. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I don't know. Honestly, the NFC is not as interesting on who's in the hunt. Because I don't think they can catch up. Like, the Packers need like a 5 victory. Like, they need to win out to maybe be in contention. I don't think they're gonna make it.
The Seahawks may be out of it.
Really? Let me see their schedule. All right, so they're up against the Panthers, which is a loss. 49ers, Chiefs, Jets, Rams. All right, so
this is a pretty wild season.
It's a really wild season. So, I mean, it's not easy. I want to see the Giants' schedule.
Kind of rough.
Giants are up against the Commanders, Vikings, Colts, Eagles. Eagles? Oh, Eagles twice.
Yeah, this Sunday, Eagles.
Yeah, I think that the Giants are out. I think that they're out. I mean,
if they're in, they fucking deserve it. Yeah.
Listen, the last game of the season against the Eagles might be a victory because the Eagles are probably going to bench their
not if they're still competing with the Vikings there.
True, but I mean,
that's the thing. There's not a clear lead that much.
I don't know. Let's see how the Vikings schedule looks like. Vikings are up against the Lions, then the Colts, Giants, Packers, Bears. So theoretically, it's
they got a pretty
easy road there. I don't know. What's your wild pick for the NFC?
Let's see. I'm gonna say the 49ers are out.
Really?
I don't even know if that's possible.
I mean, it is.
I guess it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy G was the key to it all. He was the key.
He was bringing everything together.
And now
Who knew?
Purdy's gonna fuck it all up.
All right. Okay. So those
And
are
the one who gets in, go down.
Falcons.
The Falcons, yeah. Yeah, the Falcons. They're in somehow.
All right. Okay. So those are the breakdown.
They can win their division.
All right. Let's go just pretty quickly because you have to get out of here, right? Let's go
that's
through
fine.
week 14 games very quickly. So Thursday night game, we got the Rams hosting the Las Vegas Raiders. Eric, who do you like?
Give me the Raiders.
Why?
Because I think Baker Mayfield, he might need a little more time to get adjusted to the system.
I agree.
And I think the Raiders are hot, unfortunately. But that is what they are right now. They got Devontae. Devontae's good.
Yeah, I agree. The Rams are kind of in shambles, and the 1 week for a new quarterback to learn a new system is not enough. So I'm gonna go with the Rams as well. I'm sorry.
Tell that to Brock Purdy.
I mean, he's been there the whole time.
Purdy.
The whole time.
He
All
just
right,
showed up that day.
God picks the Rams, so maybe you know something. Next, we got the Vikings in Detroit. All right, Detroit Lions, hot right now. Dogs. Arf, arf. The Vikings, on the other hand, also dogs, also really hot. So who's got more to lose? Who's got more to win? The last time they played, let me check. I think it was kind of close. Yeah, 24-28. It was
very
really close. And now this thing at home, I'm gonna go with the Lions. I want to pick the Lions. I think it's funnier.
Who does have... The Lions have more to play for. The Vikings have a pretty comfortable lock on their division.
Yep.
And an easier schedule overall. Give me the Lions.
You want the Lions?
I want the Lions to win, baby. Let's go.
Next,
Them and their poverty.
Ravens against Steelers. Do we even have to ask?
You didn't go with God.
Oh, yeah, let's see what God thinks. God went with the Vikings. Maybe the only smart one among us.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we got Ravens, Steelers. Do I even need to ask?
Give me the Steelers. Give me the Yinzes.
All right, let's see what God thinks. I agree, Steelers home. Without Lamar Jackson, the Ravens don't got much. And God went with the Ravens. Next, Browns versus the Cleveland Browns versus the Cincinnati Bengals in Cincinnati.
Get out of here.
All right, so you're going to go Cincinnati?
Oh, if it was that obvious, then yeah.
Yeah, all right. I agree. Cincinnati, like...
Dogs.
The Browns' defense looked extremely good, but
They gotta make points.
the Bengals all around look great. The defense looks really good, and their offense starting to heat up. So I think they're going to take that one pretty easily, even though it's a divisional game. And God picks the Browns. Like, God's just a contrarian today.
Well,
isn't
he kind of has to be at this point.
Well, he's got to make some moves.
Yeah.
Got to make some moves.
I respect it.
Next, we got the New York Jets hosting. I don't know, but the Buffalo Bills hosting the New York Jets. So, interesting matchup. Who do you like?
No Von Miller, but I don't know. I think I do like the Bills still.
All right.
I think I'm still riding with them. Got too many players on my fantasy. Fuck it.
All right.
Give it a Bills. You gonna make a move?
I want to make a move. I don't like it because I don't like making a move with the Jets.
You think White Lightning?
I don't like making moves with the Jets. However, I think that the Jets are slightly more desperate than the Bills, and it's a divisional game. And the Jets and the Bills have kind of, they've been figuring them out. So
David says something interesting. Joe Burrow has never beaten the Browns in his career. Is that true?
Really?
He said it and it's on the internet.
All right, I guess it has to be
I
true.
believe it.
I don't know, but I already made my pick. Let me see. I don't like this, but I gotta make a move, so I'm gonna go with the Jets.
He's going with White Lightning in Buffalo.
I don't like going up against Josh Allen. I don't like it. God picks the Bills, so I don't like that one. That felt really wrong. Next, the Cowboys hosted the
Surprised
Texans.
you didn't go for the Vikings.
I picked first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I made it obvious I was going for the Lions, but all right.
I don't know.
So you're going with
So Cowboys.
So we're going with Cowboys.
Cowboys.
On this
Yeah.
one. It's a
I don't even
wash.
have to ask.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have to explain this. So hey, It's like they're asking, you want this glass of water or you want this piece of shit? Okay.
We already talked about the Browns.
Next, we got the Giants hosting the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, I think you're going to make a move on this one because I'm going to go with the Eagles.
You gonna go with the Eagles?
Yeah, I think they're a squad.
You see, here's the problem. I don't think the Giants are. I think...
But it's a divisional.
Yeah, and they're at home.
And you need to make moves.
Let me see how the Giants O-line is. Because if the Giants O-line is still injured, there's no way they're stopping the freaking Eagles. Let me see. Questionable O-line. Questionable guard. Questionable. So they're down to their third left guard.
Well, questionable, not IR.
How... damn. I don't like it. Alright,
So you gotta do some.
I know. Let me just see real quickly if Cox got injured for the Eagles, I think. Alright. Okay, let me see. Did not practice. Only one player. I gotta make a move. Unfortunately, I don't like this. Ooh. I really don't. I don't like this. Let me see the rest of the games. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm making a move on this one. I don't like the Giants.
There's better coin flips.
Yeah, I don't like the Giants at all. Home. So, right, God picks the Giants. Making his moves, man.
All right.
Next, we got Clown Town in Tennessee against the Tit-Tace. The Tit-Tace. This is rough because
it's a little rough.
Clown Town plays their divisional rivals pretty
it's
tough.
Not bad.
Like, they dominate them. So, I think this is the coin toss for me. So, who are you picking?
Well, I like the titties, so give me titties.
All right, I'm making.
I also picked the Titans.
Oh, bye. And so I have to make a move here, so I'm gonna go with the Clown Town. Unfortunately,
Man's going with Clown Town.
Clown Town, embarrassing myself. And God goes with Clown Town as well. No, I'm sorry. No, I fucked that up. There you go.
My God, let's just skip this next one.
Next, we got the Broncos and the Chiefs.
You can't put murder on the internet.
Yeah, this one's pretty easy.
Yeah. Are you not gonna make a move on this one?
No. Nah.
Is this not the one where Russ figures it out?
I doubt it. Because
they are playing at home.
Oh, then let me switch that around. No. God went with the Broncos. God was making a move, man.
Guy, what are you doing?
Next, a pretty interesting one. Man. Interesting one. The Seahawks hosting the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers showing signs of life unexpectedly. They get rid of some of their best players and they're starting to make some moves. Eric.
Oh, they got Sammy back at center. I'm riding with the Hawks so far. I think I'm okay.
All right, I agree. The Seahawks at home are a completely different team. Stupid 12th man. The Carolina Panthers, they're not a really good team. So no.
Team. They do win every now and then. It's weird
in their division, but yeah. God went with the with the Seahawks. Next,
it's not that crazy.
Buccaneers in San Francisco against the 49ers, against the final pick in the NFL draft, Purdy. That Purdy boy facing off against the GOAT. His first NFL...
Facing off against some 6th round draft pick.
Yeah, one random guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, first official start in the NFL, you're going up against Tom Brady.
Battle of the lowest picks.
Who do you like?
49ers, fuck it.
You're with the Niners?
Yeah, I want Brady to be an underdog.
All right, listen. I don't think that the Buccaneers offense can beat the 49ers defense.
But
I need to make a move. And if I'm going to make a move, might as well make a move with the GOAT, right?
That's fair, but you are making him not an underdog in that scenario.
Shut up. I need to make a move, unfortunately. So I'm going to go with Brady. Dario, you going to do a Last of Us podcast when it comes out? I wasn't even sure if I was going to watch it, to be honest. I haven't seen the trailer. I'll check out the trailer.
Isn't it just the story of the first game?
I don't know. I'm concerned because the creator of the game is also involved in the writing, and that dude clearly proved that he's a piece of shit with the second game. So, I don't know. Also, I don't like the little girl who's Ellie.
Is it the Mormont little girl?
Yeah, the Mormont girl. I don't like her.
I think Pascal is not a bad Joel.
Pascal's phenomenal. Should have been Hugh Jackman. Anyway.
Oh.
See what God thinks. It was away. He went with away.
Did he?
Eat it.
Or did you screw over God?
No, I saw it. It was the right one. Next, the primetime game. The Los Angeles Chargers hosting the Miami Dolphins. Supposedly, Tua's gonna be all right to play. So, Eric, who do you like?
Who do I like or who am I going for?
Same.
Yeah, give me the Dolphins.
Going with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Why?
Because who I like and who I'm picking is the same.
Fair enough. I'm going to go with the Chargers because, again, I got to make a move. And the Chargers are unpredictable. And you know what? If the Chargers are going to hurt me, might as well, hurt me twice. So,
Might as well just kill me.
yeah. I mean, I already have Herbert on my fantasy. So it's like, if I'm going to be in pain, I want to be in a lot of pain.
He wants to ride all the way.
Like the worst fucking pain ever. Also, if the Chargers are just a little bit smart, maybe they'll follow the playbook that the freaking 49ers did. But I don't think that they are.
I think it's winnable.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to win it.
I think the Dolphins are not as hot as they looked in the beginning of the year. They're kind of starting to figure them out. So
Plus, they're a little injured at this point.
They're very injured. So it's winnable, but it's a difficult one. I think they're the underdogs here. And God went with away. Next, final game of the week, Monday night game. We got the Cardinals hosting the Patriots. Interesting matchup because these are two teams that are kind of, mediocre.
Imagine if Herbert was throwing to Hill and Jalen. Oh.
Don't do this to yourself.
Oh, yeah, do that to me.
Don't do that to yourself.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Kill me. Fade me.
No, because the problem also is who's calling the plays,
Well, this means he's in Miami.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He feels like a Miami guy. I could see Herbert being a Florida man.
No,
Being out there with the Gators.
I don't think so. I don't see it.
So
Anyway.
what are we going for on this one?
Difficult one.
The coin toss.
Massive coin toss. I think. Let me see the playoff picture here.
Coming
real
off
quick.
the bye week, I believe. I don't think the Cardinals played.
Nope, they didn't play. The Patriots are at 6-6. The Cardinals are at 4-8. So at least on paper, the Patriots are better. Cardinals, I think that they're demoralized at this point. Call of Duty is just destroying that franchise. So
I love that ended up being like the biggest talking point.
yeah, I mean, the man hasn't won since it came out, I think. So coincidence? Maybe.
Probably.
But for comedic reasons, I think not. So I'm gonna go with the Patriots. Bill Belichick, the defense is a lot better, and the Cardinals they just keep fucking up.
They keep fucking up. I'm gonna go with Belichick as well.
Belichick. Do
The checker of Bally's.
It was away. It was away.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Something's wrong. Something happens. Maybe it's because I've been standing for too long.
Yeah, you get tired. Ugh.
I need to.
I do keep wondering why we keep doing these standing up. There's chairs right there.
All right, fine. Sit down.
When there's too late, because
No, we're sitting.
all right for the rest of the show.
Yeah. How does this feel? You feel better?
I feel okay.
You enjoying this? You gotta be way louder. Anyway, that's it. Those are our picks for this week. That was the freaking playoff picture. Oh man, I don't like most of the ones that I made a move on.
It's a weird week.
It's a very weird week, gotta tell you.
And all of the games are for real at this point. Yeah, I mean, you could argue all of them are, but
they all matter.
but
Honestly.
now it's like we see the playoff picture clearly.
Well, you know what's even better? Now we know which games don't fucking matter at all. So, like, for example, any games that's got, like, the Broncos, really doesn't matter.
It
The Rams,
influences the standing for the Chiefs.
maybe, but they don't fucking matter.
They don't fucking matter.
Yeah, so that's it for today. As always, comments, questions, suggestions, you can find me at Dario SDW and at Super Dario World on Instagram. As always, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again next time.